Hey, what's up, B? John, aka Operation iDroid here, and welcome to my live reaction of Assassination Classroom Chapter 168. If you'd like to read this chapter with me, then you can click on the card right here or follow the link in the description below, and we can read this chapter together at the exact same time by following this little page overlay in the top corner and pretend like you're sitting right next to me and we're reading this chapter together. With that being said, I'm super pumped to start this chapter, mostly because the students are finally out from like their confinement. They're ready to save Koro Sensei. They just headed into the woods and they have a lot of obstacles in their way to go save Koro Sensei, and I'm excited to see how they'll overcome these obstacles and their kind of final test of Assassination Classroom. So, with that being said, if you're excited to be reading Assassination Classroom, please hit that like button as it helps the video out tremendously. And without any further ado, I hope you're on page 1 because I am, and things look pretty crazy. So apparently we're already in the forest. One of the students is running and he's just like wheeze, wheeze, wheeze. Like this man is gassed, like he's running for his life here. And then a flashback hits us. They're a group of freaking monsters. There isn't anything like what we've been this okay well no, oh no, this is him thinking. Also, this is the person. He's like they are a group of freaking monsters. This isn't anything like we've been told. So we know that Karasume like was said that these guys are like trained specialists, like they are good. However, this person right here who I can't even recognize, I don't even know what student this is to be honest, is like they're nothing like what we were told. It's even worse than what we were expecting. So that's pretty crazy. This chapter is called Flourish Time, and then it says here the screams that echo throughout the mountains belong to. Yeah, we still don't know who the heck it was. Like, who is this person? Like, who's the first one to go? Like, this is a scary movie, yo. And this is the first person to go. So, page 2, Manga Stream. Shout out to Manga Stream for the translations. And here we are, page 3, back into the business. And we got this guy who we still don't know what his name is. It's so funny how like he's so irrelevant that we do not know his name, even when he tries to tell us. And he goes, "You want to enter the barrier? We suspect that the students who escaped are heading towards their school. In the event that the cornered target uses this to his advantage, the situation will quickly take a turn for the worse. If it is us, the ones who shared a workplace with this being, we could be able to convince the target to remain calm until the laser is fired." Do you see Arena in the background just like sticking her tongue out? She's like, what is she doing? You realize there is no chance in hell that those children will ever reach the school building in one piece. In addition to that thick wall of guards surrounding the area, Hojo's unit awaits within the mountains themselves. They are tactically arranged in positions that would remain advantageous to them even if the kids decided to enter from above by means of parachute, which we know they didn't do. Yes, this is only a remote possibility. Even if the event it occurs, we will ask for your permission. Okay, so, geez, my nose is runny as hell. And yo, Siri, I didn't even call you. This always happens, yo. Siri always thinks I say her name like mid-recording. Anyways, page 4. So Carson is trying to get into the barrier. My hopes is that he's getting into the barrier so that he can help the students. And if that's the case, yo, shout out to Karasuma, dude. Alright, so he goes, I'm sorry, you guys did not have to hear that. Sure, do as you like. In the remote event that these kids even make it to the barrier, I give you permission to head over the scene. Yo, this guy's such an idiot. He gets like a phone call and he's so confident that he literally just let Karasuma into the barrier and gave him permission to oversee the scene. Dumbass. And then he's like, I will allow this. And then he quickly like changes his mind. And he's like, I haven't finished talking. Karasuma doesn't even care. He's like, all right, I got the okay. I'm gone. He says, thank you very much. We will be showing ourselves out now. Hey, you know my name, right? And this guy's like, of course, sir. He probably doesn't know his name either. Yo, no one knows his name. Nobody cares. Those brats, will they be able to do it? And Karasuma's like, maybe. Oh, yo, okay, look at this. We're squatted, dude. We got 4 boys, or girls, but we got 4 kids out here chasing this eye patch motherfucker. I hate this guy, dude. Okay, so it actually wasn't one of the students that was saying, This isn't anything like we were told. He looked like a student because he had the hood and all that stuff, but it was him. They were only showing half of his face so you couldn't see the eye patch. Dude, that's hilarious. He's like, they're nothing like they told us. He's literally scared for his life, not the students, which is pretty crazy. This is a nightmare. I can't even tell how many of them there are yet, and yet my entire platoon has been completely wiped out. Yo, so this man just lost all his squad members. He's alone. It's like a scary movie, dude. He's being hunted. Yo, look at these two. Yo, they... Whoo! Yo, and he's like, don't you dare look down on. And he just gets elbows to the temple, yo. Simultaneous elbows to the temple, yo. That guy is gone. Jesus. All right, the ambush went smoother than expected. And then, yo, Karma realizes who this is. He's like, I remember this one. And look at his evil ass face, dude. Fucking Karma. All right. Okay, so here, look, these guys have like similar outfits as like the students. We've lost contact with Jess's squad team. Stay alert. If we come across them, contact our leader first. Roger that. And as they say that, they just get sniped, dude. Look at that, right in the neck, right? I think they got hit in the neck. Unless they missed. No, yeah, they got hit. Two of them just went down from our snipers up in the trees. And then he's like, hey, Commander. Damn, we've got snipers targeting us. Remain vigilant of your surroundings. Our location is... Yo, so even before this man can, like, inform them about where they, like, where the students are, he literally just gets sat on by this girl who has been the butt of fat jokes, so I guess it's appropriate that she's the one that falls on this guy. Look at this. He's like, that sound. Did you just kill the dude? How rude. I just gave him a big worm hug. That's a big hug, dude. We're done over here, Karma. Great. As soon as Ritsu gets back to us, in additional intel, I'll give our additional orders. How's it going over there? Preparing some human bait, you could say. Wait, what? What is Oh, damn, dude. Classic Karma. Like I can't even laugh at that. This is just, it's expected for Karma to do this, yo. If anybody gives Karma shit, he does it. But yo, let's take a closer look at this panel. He has a cockroach taped to his bald ass head. He has his eyelids taped open with what looks like hot sauce pouring into it. He has the same thing on the other eye, even though the guy has an eye patch. Then he has stuff in his nose, and he has like a gag ball in his mouth. Yo, this man Karma, where does he even have the space for all this stuff? What is wrong with him? And this guy goes, it's spicy, it's sour, it's bitter, it stinks, it stings, it's gross, yo. Every single S. And Karma goes, like, looks like this one has a high tolerance for pain, but isn't so tolerant when it comes to other things. Yo, Karma's torture is ridiculous. And this guy's like, my god. His shrieks will serve as a good bait to lure in a few more of the reinforcements. Hopefully, we can get rid of 2 to 3 more members in this area. Are we good to go, Ritsu? Yes, around 3 individuals are coming in from the mountain's ridge. Yo, she has a drone. Yo, shout out to Ritsu on the drone. That's pretty awesome. Oh, that's right. That's the drone that Etona made at this in last chapter. Also, there is a stationary gun positioned below the large fir tree located on a hill. The shooter is highly skilled. It's only a matter of time before the drone I sent is eliminated. Please avoid entering his field of vision at all costs. Well, maybe that isn't the drone Etona made. I think that's just a regular drone. So there's a stationary gun by the fir tree, roger. How about going across that thicket of wild vines to make it through to the tan oak grove? Yes, no immediate resistance there. Okay, Terasaka, take out the target and advance to the lone pine tree. We got this. Yo, look at Terasaka and his fucking goons, dude. They all have fucking like slingshots and shit. Yo, look at them. Just took out 3 guys. They know the mountains like the back of their hands. For an entire year, those kids hunted a superhuman being in those mountains, had fun with a superhuman being in those mountains, were taught by a superhuman being in those mountains. Yo, feels. I hate when they do flashbacks like that, dude. That puts me in the feels. Alright, page 12. At this point, they should be able to navigate through the entire area blindfolded, compared to a group that's simply been fighting against humans in some distant location. The disparity in their experience is simply far too great. Yo, look at them. They just took out another 3 people. That's the same 3 people from before, but still, you know what I'm saying. I've already told the students to be cautious, and I've lowered the enemy's guard by understating their children's ability, right? Yo, that's why this guy was like, yo, they're nothing like I was told. He's like a doting father. Yo, shout out to Karma, dude. But he's got a point. Like, okay, have you ever thought about like, yo, what if someone broke into your house, you know, and it's pitch black? Like, technically, you have the advantage. You know your house like the back of your hand. And this person that just broke into your house isn't going to be able to see anything. He's not going to turn on the lights because, well, he's breaking in. And it's the same thing for the students, dude. They know the mountains like the back of their hand. And they're chilling, dude. And here we have Karma's plan. Karma Akabane, I probably said that wrong, is likely the best suited to direct the class in the given circumstances. With his highly devised, intelligent mind, he can make use of anything he has at his disposal. True, look at Karma being the general out here. I could have sworn I just caught a glimpse of one of those brats in that direction. What? Yo, they just caught him like freaking animals, dude. That's like, they just strung him up like a rabbit. You'll feel a little sting, okay? Yo, and they just start tasering them while they're in the bag. What the fuck? It's really convenient that this mountain is always littered with all of those sorts of traps, though they weren't set up with catching humans in mind. So these are traps that this man set up. If you remember this trap, that's like the porno magazine trap. And it's crazy how there's still traps active in the mountain, although they're supposed to be for Koro Sensei, but these humans are still falling for it. Yo, can we take a look at this? This man gets strung up by the neck and then gets kicked in the face twice at the same time. Dude, these people are getting fucked up. Holy shit, the students are coming in the clutch. Additionally, when comparing the two sides, there is an unmistakable difference in their will to kill. So clearly the students are more towards, yo, look at fucking Nagisa just sneaking up on this man. Okay, so clearly we can see how the students are just devastating these people that are supposed to be guarding the mountains. But clearly the students have a much higher, like, morale. Like, they know they need to get through these mountains to go save Koro Sensei, while these people in the military have probably been advised, like, if the students do show up because they know they've escaped, do not kill them because the government wants to use them as a tool for the media. So at the end of the day, students have such a big advantage on these people, which makes sense because these are trained people. Like, you'd expect them to be good. And I do think they're good, don't get me wrong, but students have been trained for a whole year by the god of death, the best assassin in the world, and at the same time they've been trying to kill someone that's basically unkillable. So they have amazing training too in this 1 year. And yo, my nose is so runny, this is embarrassing. But anyways, page 16. When confined to school grounds, those students turn into the best assassination team on this planet, right? Dude, this is their backyard, dude. Here on this mountain, they're the best assassination team in the world. Look at them, dude. They're just destroying these people. And look at them. They're like, what destructive power they have. It's as if they're a tempest that passes through without making a single sound. And then this is these people talking. We've completely underestimated them, so they lowered their heads to us in order to hide their true potential. Yup, yo, remember when Karma learned his lesson? He's like, sometimes it's okay to drop your knife, yo. Look at that coming in the clutch. Like, because he did that, they have such a big advantage on it, especially on this cocksucker that's here getting tortured. God damn it. They are like freaking mature adults, right? The students are out here, yo. And you know who's also out here? Freaking landscapers. Do you hear that, dude? What? It's Saturday, 9 in the morning. What are they doing? Breaking the fourth wall, but fuck it, dude. However, the real battle begins from here on out. Okay? Oh, because probably they have... Dude, this guy that was supposedly said that he could take out all the students in 20 seconds. And also the guy that orchestrated the students all getting kidnapped. So we still have one fucking monster left. And as we can see, someone just jumps out of the trees. And they say, look out. And what's about to happen? And this guy is here. He was just spinning with a gun in his hand. Why does he have a gun? It's not like he can kill them, dude. When that man puts his mind to it, he has the ability to turn the tables on the situation he faces. And just as they say that, we're probably going to get a cliffhanger. Page 20, remember the basics of assassination. Failure to do so will result in your elimination before any of you can reach your teacher. Okay, so we got one guy down. Who the fuck just went down? And then this guy goes, my apologies. It seems we've severely underestimated your abilities. From this point forward, I'll give you a lesson you'll never forget. Yo, look at this man taking off his glasses. That's fucking scary, dude. Dude, but solid chapter. Like, shout out to the students, yo. They went in and they wrecked the fucking people there. Like, in one chapter, they wrecked everyone that the final boss, this guy who's been hyped up all the way to this time, has finally shown up. And clearly he already took one person out. And I'm curious to see if he'll be able to take out all the students, yo. We got our boy Nagisa out there. We know Nagisa has potential. It'll be so sick to see a clash between this guy and Nagisa. So I'm excited. I'm excited for future chapters. Although I'm not excited for Assassination Classroom to end, because more than likely this is the last arc. And it's going to be pretty devastating to see Assassination Classroom end. But nonetheless, thanks for reading this with me. You've heard my thoughts. Now, let me hear your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this chapter, as well as don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed reading this with me. And I guess I'll see you guys next week for some more Assassination Classroom and to see the clash with the students and the final boss, which is this guy that just fucking swooped in spinning. Did you just see him spinning, bouncing off trees and shit? Crazy. Anyways, as always, thanks for reading this with me, and keep being you.